Welcome back to another episode of the Steebee Weebee Show. We have a very special guest tonight. Please welcome for the first time on the show, model, Twitch streamer, and commercial actress, Breena Ylaya.
Elbows.
Cool. Thanks for coming.
Of course. Thank you.
Did I say your name correctly?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. I was nervous. I was nervous about that part. Yeah. So you brought your man and your dog.
Yes.
Yeah. Can you call Franklin over?
Franklin,
come on over.
You want treats? Baby?
Oh, he doesn't trust it.
Come here, Mommy.
Okay. Okay. Can we talk about Franklin? I won't. I know he's. I need to gain his trust.
Yeah. When he's on my lap, he's fine.
Okay. Can we talk about his story?
Yeah. So his name's Franklin. He's a Chihuahua Dachshund, and I got him at Pasadena Humane Society.
That one's outside, right? The cages. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I met him on 4/20/2018. And then I was just like, actually, I saw an Insta story, and it had 3 Chihuahua mixes in one kennel. I'm like, we need to get one of them.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I called them, and I asked if any of them were available. They're like, no one showed interest. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
No one? And then I went there, and there was only 2 in the kennel when I went there. The Jack Russell Chihuahua got separated because I think my dog, well, not at the time, but he started humping the other dog, so they had to be separated.
Oh, is he fixed now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't leave without them.
Right.
So he was just with the black Chihuahua mix, and I wanted like both of them, but the other one was just announced as adopted, so I just got him.
That place is great, by the way, because it's outside, it's clean.
Mm-hmm.
Me and my girlfriend, we were considering adopting there as well.
Oh, really?
It
was so easy.
Did you do the interview process?
So we just had a one-on-one in a separate room, and then they put us on the waiting list.
Okay.
And pretty much, I just went the next day, and I had a roommate at the time, so he had a black German Shepherd.
Oh,
so they had to meet. They were compatible, so I ended up adopting him that day, and it paid for everything. But he had to get fixed, so then I had to wait a couple days until he was like healed.
Yeah.
And then I went to pick him up. The sad thing is, I went to pick him up. I was like, yeah, I'm picking up Franklin. They're like, no, there's no Franklin here. And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
No.
We that's what the story we got. We got there one couple too late. Like we were like maybe 3rd on the list, and then the first person didn't show up, but the second one showed up and then got the dog.
Oh no.
Yeah.
At Pasadena?
Yeah, at the Pasadena one. But we eventually got Kirby from my girlfriend's coworker.
Oh,
so
cool.
it worked out. Yeah.
Through a coworker.
Do you know his story? Because he has a unique personality. He didn't trust me right. He doesn't trust people right away.
He does not. So he doesn't trust people right away.
Yeah.
That's something that I should say first of all. But he loves dogs.
Okay.
But so he basically, I got him at 6 months. He came from Tulare, California. I don't know how to say it. I'm not from California.
Yeah.
So he came from there at 6 months, and he loved me from the start.
Right away.
Yeah, and same with Can, my man. So it's just, I didn't know until like I took him home, and then I would go on some walks, and he would bark at other dogs.
Yeah.
But he grew out of that pretty fast. He ended up liking dogs.
Yeah, how old is he?
He's 2.5 right now.
Oh wow, yeah.
So I got him at 6 months, and now he's 2.5.
So he's loyal dog. Was he potty trained?
He was potty trained when I got him.
Oh, that's a plus.
Yeah, so he didn't know how to play with toys.
Yeah.
So that's what made me feel so bad. I'm like, dude, you need to be my dog. Because I grew up with German Shepherds.
Right,
so
that's
I wanted
what's up.
a small one.
So you can't. You guys mentioned that you can't go in for the like petting him.
Yeah, so for some people you can. If you're not in a small house or a small room, he'll be fine. Like if you're just in LA and someone wants to pet him, he's actually okay.
But when he's in confined
spaces. he protects it like it's his own.
Oh, that's interesting.
Some might say it's because he has Chihuahua in him.
Their Chihuahuas do have an attitude.
Yeah,
Dolly used to do that too.
Oh, really?
My old dog Dolly was way worse.
Really?
She only liked me.
Oh, just you.
So when my brother met Dolly for the first time, Dolly tried to bite his ankles.
Oh, hey. Oh, I know a Chihuahua like that. Well, it did pass as well, but that one would not leave me alone.
Yeah.
I'm like, can you put that dog upstairs? It's scary.
Yeah. And my brother wouldn't let me take Dolly to Arizona when my dad had his first stroke.
Oh, no.
So we had to give Dolly up.
Aww.
Yeah. So we had to take her to Lacey.
To Lacey?
Lacey is a dog, what do you call it? Like a pound.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Aww. Dang.
So
That's sad.
That's so sad, right?
Sad.
I think personally he still feels bad about that.
Your brother?
Yeah.
Aww.
I mean, we don't talk about it a lot, but I know that he feels bad doing that.
Oh
and I felt like a sense of great guilt because when we went there in Arizona, my mom lives in Gilbert now. Well, she has been, but I went on the internet looking for her. I went on the website seeing if I could get her back, but she was gone.
Aww.
But then years later, because my girlfriend's her workplace, her ex workplace was on Lacey.
Oh, okay.
So one day I go, hey, I'm gonna go visit you. Let's go to the pound. And then we walked into that pound, and I asked about if her information, and then they went into their computer and they're like, oh, she was adopted or someone got her.
Aww.
So that brought a great relief to my heart.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Because I would have been
at
horrible.
At least you know now.
I would have been horrible if
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's cool. So the dog. You mentioned you weren't from California. Where are you originally from?
I'm from Indianapolis, Indiana.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What was that noise? Is everything okay? Okay. I thought my fear was the camera. The camera was turning up, and then I'd be like, okay, let's start from scratch.
I thought it was like this. It's dying.
No, we're good.
Are you sure? The lights on, everything's recording.
Yeah,
I don't know. I've been high. I'm sorry. I've been high strung lately. I don't know what it is. I think it's me playing Warzone.
Oh, I mean, also just the times that we're in right now.
Yeah, but are you guys familiar with Warzone?
No.
It's like a first person shooter.
Oh yeah,
You get dropped in a parachute.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like PUBG, and you're
those kind of games.
You're basically fending for your life.
Yeah, so that's why you're actually.
Yeah, so I think that when the
I
circle,
play Animal
the circle,
Crossing.
okay, that's good. We're gonna get to your Animal Crossing, because the circle closes and then gas comes in.
Yeah,
and you have to try to get to the circle, but the whole time people are trying to kill you.
Oh.
But
Warzone.
I like. There's games out there where it's the opposite, isn't there? Because my girlfriend plays Animal Crossing.
Oh, she does.
On her
Did
Switch.
you lose her to that?
She was first month maybe a little bit because she was with the homies. She had her own community saying, "Oh, I'm going to so and so's island," and I'm like, "What the hell is that?"
Yeah.
So, when did you get into gaming, like games like Animal Crossing?
Literally just during quarantine after I got back. Yeah,
Ken, as we speak, broke out his Switch.
But you're not playing Animal Crossing.
I was thinking about it.
Okay, so that's the one I got my girl. Is it the red and the blue?
You got her a Switch?
Yeah, we got it. Oh, you got the good one. You got the deluxe one. No, I got it.
It's
at
really
Target.
hard to get a Switch right now.
What are the smaller versions of?
The Lite.
Okay, the
Switch
Lite. Okay. So as you can
You've
tell,
been playing Warzone.
You could tell.
And something else, I see.
Yeah, Destiny. And they're all shooting games.
Yeah.
So let's get back to Indianapolis. And so you were born and raised there, and then how did you get into gaming?
I got into gaming because I have 2 older brothers, one that's a year older than me and one that's 5 years older than me. So they always played games. We'd always have demos. And then my dad was also always playing Metal Gear Solid growing up.
I remember that.
Yeah. So we would always like take turns and everything. I had my own PlayStation 1. I would play girly games, but then I would also play games like Spyro, Crash Bandicoot, and all that. And then my brothers would always get the next system for like Christmas or
so
their birthday.
Dreamcast, Sega.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Sega.
Dreamcast. Yeah.
It's so funny. I have a little sister and she's 6, and she will say Psycho or Seiko, and I'm like, no, it's Sega.
Yeah, is she a gamer?
Yeah,
she's so cute.
My
I
little
see,
sister.
yeah.
Oh, you saw her?
Yeah, I saw
Cool.
her. Yeah, your Instagram.
Aw.
And then so your brothers were gamers. They had all the systems, and then the because you mentioned demos, that makes sense. Because for I remember the first play, like I had the Tony Hawk demo.
Oh, Tony Hawk.
Yeah,
cool.
and then I remember you just could play one level of it. Yeah,
my brother and the one that's 5 years older than me, he actually skateboards, and
cool.
he actually met this rapper named Hobson. And
that guy's big.
Yeah, you know Hobson.
Yeah,
so
I've heard of Hobson.
I
yeah.
actually worked for his company, Undercover Prodigy.
Hobson?
So, yeah.
Oh,
So
damn.
as a model,
Yeah.
and a lot of people in 317 Indianapolis are like, "Oh, you worked with Hobson? That's awesome!"
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's cool. And then also my brother randomly met him in Indiana.
That's crazy. So how long? So your brother's a street skater?
He just skates for fun
He
in
skates for
Indiana because
fun.
all my family still lives there.
Yeah. And what's the age difference between you and your brothers?
So with my brothers, 1 year with my brother Brandon, we're basically twins.
Can I give him a shout out?
Yes, shout him
Brandon?
out, Brandon.
Shout out to Brandon.
Yeah, his name is on Instagram Secret Asian Man 1994.
Okay, yeah, because I skate for recreation myself.
Oh no, the gamer one, the skater one, his is Bevins. I don't even know my brother's Instagram.
Right.
I'm a fake sister.
No, you're definitely not a fake sister. I mean, you guys are blood related.
Yeah.
And then you went to college, high school and college out there as well?
I went to high school there, but when I graduated, I actually stayed there for a year. I met Ken, and then I moved to California.
Yeah, how did
and then
you?
that's how I
want to know
ended
that
up-
story. How did you and Ken meet?
Okay, so we actually met on Instagram.
You did?
Yeah, that's how I meet all my friends, everything at the time, because I hate.
He sent you the DM?
I think I commented on a dog picture that was on his page.
Yeah, that's so crazy.
Yeah. It was like a dog picture, but it wasn't his dog.
I could tell you have a lot in common.
Yeah.
Because he's on his Switch, right? He's a gamer.
And I'm thinking of games at the moment,
He's
too.
a gamer.
Yeah.
He's a gamer.
Yeah.
And then you mentioned you went to, where'd you go to college?
I didn't go to college.
Oh, you just went and did your thing.
I just moved here because I always
You
wanted
saved a lot
to
of money,
live out of. Actually, I could have went for free because my dad was in the Marines, and
that's
he's like,
what's up.
but I could have went only in Indiana for
Oh,
free.
okay.
And I had to get out.
Yeah.
No
Okay,
offense, family. I love it. I love my family.
So when did you start feeling urges to move out of Indiana? Like, is
That's
Indiana?
a good question.
Is Indiana? Is it boring?
It is when you have aspirations since like a young age. So after like just watching American Idol, something
Yeah.
that I wanted to do when I was younger is actually sing.
That's what's up.
I don't know if it's because I'm half Filipina or what.
Filipinos
Also-
could sing their
right?
asses. They could sing their asses off.
Yeah, I actually got back from the Philippines during the whole quarantine stuff, and I would always sing karaoke with my family. We were actually on a boat singing karaoke. That was the best day ever.
Yeah.
But yeah, then we got stuck in Palawan. I don't know if
Yeah.
you heard of Palawan, but that was our first time there. And then 2 days after, they said, we're going to shut down the island.
Yeah.
And then we tried to get a ferry out of there, but we couldn't.
Yeah.
So we were stuck. But then all of a sudden, there was like a last minute flight out. And then
Yeah.
we got out to see my family in a different island. But then we got kicked out of that island.
Yeah.
And we had to go back to America.
I didn't mean to cut you off, but I have a traumatic story in the Philippines with the lady boy.
A lady boy. Where? Where at?
In
Cebu?
in Manila.
In Manila? Oh God, what happened?
I thought this person was a woman.
Uh-huh.
And,
Oh, I can see them. I can see them tricking people. Yeah.
it was I think I've talked about it before.
Really?
But it was pretty traumatic because I didn't know. I kind of am convincing myself that maybe it was a woman.
Maybe.
Yeah, but
It's
maybe,
really popular out there. There's
but
a
maybe
lot of
it was
lady
a man
boys.
too. This person looked like
Like a straight up woman,
Yeah.
right?
she kind of looked like you.
Hey.
Or he kind of looked like he kind of
He
looked
or
like
she.
he kind of looked like you.
Ted. Oh my god!
And
I
when
wonder
I
if
went
he
to
would've thought it
check,
was
and then
me.
when I went to check, I go, hey, can I check? He went, no.
No.
Like block my hand.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, I
That's
didn't
a
mean
little
yeah.
insecurity right there.
Yeah. But anyway, so I thought I'd just mention that. That's I experienced that in the Philippines. Yeah, but that's my fault.
That's crazy though.
Yeah. I was lonely. This is before I had a girlfriend,
Mm-hmm.
and I said, why not? I'll give it a shot, and maybe it was a lady boy. I don't know. We didn't have. It was no sex,
Mm-hmm.
but it was. I got a blowjob.
Oh
So,
wow!
yeah, it was a
But then
blowjob,
when you
yeah.
try to do something back,
Well, I was getting massage, and I said, why I was so relaxed at the
at the
during
massage.
in my hotel room. I go, why not?
Okay.
And then that's what happened.
Mm.
But yeah, I'm sorry for bringing that up. We'll get back to the gaming.
Wow.
And I'm sorry for bringing that up. I mentioned it before. I've said it before, but it's therapeutic for me to talk about it because I'm trying to make sense of it all, and it was this person definitely looked like a woman, but maybe this person was a man.
That's tripping me out.
Yeah, I'm sorry for bringing that up.
That's just
that's
tripping me
my
out. Don't be sorry.
My girl knows about it. All my closest friends know about it, and now
The whole world
the
knows
YouTube.
about it.
But I've talked about it before,
Mhm.
right,
Yeah.
Ren? Yeah,
It's good to talk about that, especially when you're confused about it and it's kind of traumatic.
It's kind of like you know how Oprah talks about listening to your gut.
Yes.
I had that going on that night,
Mm.
and I must have showered like 5 times.
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry, Breena. Let's get back to your gaming. So when did you decide? Did you guys move out here? Like he was already out in California?
Oh yeah. So Can, my partner, he is actually from like Orange County, and he's a part of a dance crew called Poriotics.
Oh, so Ken,
You didn't know that?
No, Ken, you're a dancer? Oh, does he b-boy?
No, but there
But
is
he-
a b-boy in the dance crew, Poriotics. His name's Law.
Can we give him a shout out?
Yes.
What's the name of the crew?
Poriotics.
How do you spell it?
Porio. Poreotics.
I love that. I
tick,
love
down.
that. Yeah.
Tick,
What
tick.
kind is it? How would you describe your boyfriend's dance style? Is it flex?
Poppin'.
Choreography, robotic.
Yes.
Whoa.
It's really cool.
How many crew members?
6?
Seven
Yeah,
now.
7 now? Okay.
That
Oh,
is-
'cause it's Tanner.
That is so cool.
Yeah, so it
we
started-
love the dancers are always welcome on the Steebee Weebee Show. So shout out to
Hey.
B-Boy Vinsanity.
Yes.
He's my one and only
Awesome. He's a really
dancer.
nice person.
Yeah, I'm trying to get more, but I was close to getting B-Boy Casper
Mm.
and then Luigi.
Luigi.
We found B-Boy Luigi's driver's license
What?
at the Grove.
At the Grove, of all places.
outside of Chipotle. You know the Chipotle near the Grove.
Yeah.
And I didn't know who he was, and
And that's how you found
we
out?
found out it was B-Boy Luigi. He's a famous B-Boy.
Yeah.
And so we met him at Swingers. Rest in peace, because Swingers went under.
Mm.
You know, on Beverly,
Mm-hmm.
the diner. And so it was so weird meeting up with him because he didn't trust us. We had to walk to his car, and then I go, "Hey, here's your license. By the way, I have my own platform." And then
Oh, that's you plugging yourself in?
yeah, I plugged myself,
Yes, you got to.
giving him his license.
I love
So
that.
shout out to B-Boy Luigi and
B-Boy
B-Boy
Luigi.
Casper.
And B-Boy Vinsanity.
And Vinsanity, because
Yes.
I want more dancers. I think they have interesting stories.
Yeah,
you know?
for sure.
So
definitely.
he was. I mean, that had to been a plus for you to know he was a dancer and he was into gaming.
Oh my god, I thought you were gonna say something else. And he was gay. I'm like, oh yeah, it's totally what I look for in a boyfriend.
No, I did not say that.
Yeah.
I did not say that.
Gaming.
No, I did not say that.
So yeah, like I've always liked gaming. Always.
always.
I actually just bought my brother a cute Juggernog thing from Black Ops Zombies
That's
because I
what's
used
up.
to always play
I-
that. And
I
that was for
remember
his
that
birthday
game.
gift. Yeah. So I love zombie games.
Mhm.
I love zombie. I like Dead by Daylight. Have you ever played Dead by Daylight?
No,
That's
I
a
played,
really scary
Is there
one.
one called Dead Island? Is there a Dead? Dead Island. I played Dead Island.
You played that? I haven't played that.
And then there's
I would play it though. I like
The
scary
Last of
stuff.
Us. Isn't
The
there-
Last of Us. That's a pretty game.
I just saw the for the new one, the trailer. Dude, it looks dope.
I gotta watch the trailer now.
Yeah, it looks dope.
Huh.
So what is it about zombie games? Is it the claustrophobia you like?
Well, so I would play that with my brother every day when I still lived with my family. So it's really nostalgic. And actually, when I moved to California, Ken and I would play it all the time too.
I love those games.
It was really fun. Even though it's really repetitive.
It is.
It's still kind of fun.
It's kind of like you have to get to this location, survive,
Yeah.
upgrade this weapon, go to the workbench or whatever, and
revive
grab-
each other.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, bro, I got your back. That's how me and my brother bonded, just video games.
So what are some other, let's talk about some of the other games you grew up with. Like, were you into any of the Fallouts or Oblivion, Elder Scrolls? What's the other one? Final Fantasy?
I actually never played Final Fantasy. I never played Final Fantasy. I would actually watch the brother that's a year older than me play a lot of different games like Resident Evil.
Oh, yeah. So did you like the Resident Evil?
Just watching him play. I actually never played it myself.
Yeah.
Because just like being by my brother's side and watching him play games was fun. But also I really like playing Sonic and just being Tails.
Oh, Sonic
so
the Hedgehog?
So I can just play with my brother and
Yeah.
then feel like I'm helping him.
That's what's up.
Yeah. So
And
that
then-
was fun.
And then, what year did you move out to California?
2014, I think.
And then from that point, when did you decide to take your gaming more seriously as far as the Twitch thing now that you have going on?
Oh yeah, that literally just happened during the quarantine. Coming back from the Philippines. What are you doing,
Franklin, what is it?
Franklin?
Franklin.
Oh, if you want to talk about him, he's been on America's Funniest Home Videos.
Franklin has?
Yeah.
You've been on America's Funniest Home Videos?
Yes. Yes.
Is that right? Have you, Franklin? Is that right, buddy?
Yeah.
Franklin.
Speak.
Franklin.
Speak.
Okay. I like him.
He actually knows how to talk on
He's
command.
loyal.
Stay
Oh wait,
on.
Franklin, speak.
Oh my god.
Franklin,
Franklin.
speak. Speak again, speak. That's amazing.
Oh my god, I can't believe he listened to you.
That's a true talent.
First of all, I think even though you feel like you still got to be like, careful around him because you do. You could it could take like 3 months to build this kind of dog's trust.
Oh,
I don't know what
he
happened
doesn't
to him.
listen to other people saying speak.
He could, but you don't have treats. And I feel like we're so far right now. And
Right.
he's like, yeah, let me listen to you, Steebee.
Yeah.
He's like, you invited my
I
mommy
do-
on the show, so
I do.
listen.
I do like him, but I'm scared to pet him right now.
You're scared of Pat.
Yeah. Franklin, speak.
Baby, can you speak? Speak. Whisper. Baby, whisper.
Okay. Well,
Whisper that you can't.
you gave me
hear.
something. Sorry. You gave me something. That was good enough. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
he kisses on command too.
Okay, sorry, I lost track of you. I was mesmerized by your dog.
Aw,
Okay,
my
so
Chiweenie.
so when did you? Let's go back to the Twitch. When did you decide that was a good idea? And because it's a big thing right now, huh?
Yeah. So the crazy thing is, I came back from the Philippines trip. I actually had to escape there because they closed. They were gonna shut down the border or whatever, and then we had to get back to the USA, or else we'd be stuck there for God knows how long, right? Because of COVID-19. So I ended up getting a last-second flight back home, and I got back March 18th or 19th, and then Can pre-ordered Animal Crossing. So he started playing the day I got back, and then my friend Megan Lee, she is a singer,
She
gamer.
Korean?
Yes.
That's what's up. Shout out to
Yeah,
The
Megan
Korean
Lee.
homie, Megan
Hello,
Lee.
Megan Lee.
All right.
She's awesome. She's
She's
my
a
girl.
singer?
She's a singer.
Maybe she could get on here and we could promote her
She's
singing.
amazing. She just literally adopted a dog 2 days ago.
Okay, Megan Lee.
Yeah, Megan
Okay,
Lee.
cool,
She's
cool.
awesome. She was on a Nickelodeon show called Make It Pop.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I love
Okay.
that girl so much.
So,
So
you
the
start
fact-
building your own community.
Yeah, so the fact that we have friends that are already on Twitch, she's been on there for maybe a year now. We knew that we already had support behind us if we ever needed it. We
Right.
had people that could give us advice. So we just started playing when I got back, and then then, well, Can did it first, March 19th-ish, and then I started joining him April 5th. Specifically that day because we're in quarantine, we can't go anywhere, and my grandma, like, she passed away.
Oh, rest in peace. So did my pops.
Yeah,
rest in peace.
I heard about that, and I was like, oh man, I just want to hug you guys because I felt like my grandma was like my mom, right?
Yeah.
So her birthday was April 5th, and I was like, I can't get through this day in quarantine while Can's playing games, and I'm just like on the bed. So I'm like, I'm gonna play with you today, Can.
Yeah.
And he already knew that I was gonna end up joining him at one point, but I was like, today's the day.
Yeah, that's.
But I knew it the day before. I'm like, we're gonna play tomorrow. We're gonna start playing.
Yeah.
So then we did. We've been playing since April 5th. And
Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
So what is it? Because my girlfriend plays that as well. What is it? It's very popular now, huh?
It is. I've actually heard of it before. Like the first game everybody's been playing, and it helped them through a lot of times, and like rough times.
Mm-hmm.
And the music's so calming.
The characters are
the
cute
world.
too.
They are cute. Yeah.
Can you describe to the viewers, because maybe some of my fans don't know what that is. Describe what Animal Crossing is.
So Animal Crossing is just a game where you can have like your own little island, and you can build up the island's rep to a 5-star island. So I think that's the cool thing, that you want to keep playing until you have a 5-star island.
Right.
But even after you have that rating, you still want to keep playing.
Building, yeah.
Keep building, because you can do terraforming and build like bridges and like lakes and all
you
of
can
that.
fish in it.
Yeah, you can fish. And then
aren't there different quality of fish you can catch? Like the mackerel, and then there's like...
Yeah, there's different ones. I caught an oarfish so many times. One time we had an 11-year-old or some young kid come into our Twitch stream, and then we went to her island, and she had like great white sharks and all of that. Because people time travel, or they're in different hemispheres.
Yeah.
So it's really fun, like all the different things you can do.
Can you stream directly from your Switch?
No, Can like hooks it up to the computer and everything.
Okay, so you hook the Switch up to a computer and then and then it goes directly. You don't have to edit it, right?
No, we just use Streamlabs.
And then how do you get if you want to film yourself? How do you add the box?
You do everything through Streamlabs.
Streamlabs, OBS. I got that in that computer as well. Ooh. Yeah, Streamlabs.
Are you ever gonna start?
No, I was thinking about it, but I'm glad that you brought that up, because I realized that when I game, I kind of change when I know the camera's on me. As far as I like playing games. I like enjoying playing games by myself, solely for myself, and then when I know the camera's on and it's meant for entertainment or something, I'm like, I don't know. I was thinking about twitching, but maybe not so much gaming, maybe a little bit, but more twitching this show. Because I know you heard of Dumbfounded?
Yeah, of course.
So Dumbfounded, actually, I heard is doing that now, and I'm like, oh, that's a great idea.
That is, yeah.
So, because Twitch, correct me if I'm wrong, Twitch is not just for gaming, right?
Oh, it's definitely not just for gaming. There's just chatting. I think you could do well with that.
Yeah.
Just talking to your viewers and your supporters.
Like YouTube live, like doing a live YouTube chat or something.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. You know, it's just a really good way to connect with your followers. So I really like it to play the games and entertain, but also our streams feel really chill, where everyone has just become like a family, you know?
Right,
so I like that a lot.
Are there, do you have to deal with trolls?
We have mods that will like ban messages right away. So we have.
So they can't say anything inappropriate.
Yeah, we can just have them delete it, and they know what would bother us. So
right,
I'm
then
very thankful for that.
How does are there affiliations with Twitch?
Yeah, so we're actually a Twitch affiliate, but we're just on our road to partnership, and you have to have a consistent amount of like 100 views or more
every time you stream.
Yeah,
I mean every time you Twitch?
You know what's crazy though? Yesterday we reached 90 views at the end. It was crazy.
You guys did?
Yeah. So like our average view of the whole 5-hour stream was maybe 40, but we ended up getting 90 at the end. I'm like, oh, just little victories.
Yeah. So how often do you have to Twitch to get to that point? Because you said you're close to the affiliate program.
We did. We are Twitch.
Oh, so you're already affiliated.
Yeah. So we have emotes. Actually, Franklin is one of the emotes.
Oh,
and
wow.
Can made it because Can's also an artist.
Dude, he does it all.
Yeah. You know what? I should have worn my socks. I have socks that actually have his emote on it.
Oh, that's
it's so
cool.
cute. It's Franklin's face and then his paws. And then there's one with Franklin's face, but he's in jail.
He's in jail?
Yeah.
What if there's a super fan that got a tattoo of Franklin?
Oh my God. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
That would really.
Why
be
don't you get it? Why
cool.
don't you get a tattoo, Franklin?
You know what?
On your shoulder or something.
I've been thinking of getting a tattoo, but I don't know with like modeling and acting if I did that if it would. But I do want to get a tattoo with my mom for my grandma though. Next time we're in the Philippines, we're gonna do a tattoo family day.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
I'm excited about
So
that.
you mentioned modeling and acting. How did you get into that whole? Didn't you just book a commercial as well?
Yes, I booked a commercial with Popeyes actually. So the chicken
Popeyes
sandwich
chicken.
commercial is back, and then like
Yeah.
I eat it at the end. There's a YouTuber in it, but I'm in the end, and I'm like just pointing at the sandwich and just satisfied with it. And they've used it for like emails, like blast emails, and people are like, "Is this you?" Some people can't tell. I don't know if it's because I'm mixed, but sometimes people just can't tell that it's me. Sometimes,
Right,
I'm like,
right,
"It's
right.
me."
How did you? So, are you with the? Do you have a? Are you with an agency?
I do have an agency, but I booked that on my own. So
Wait,
I'm really
through LA
happy.
Casting?
Yeah, yeah.
So you just threw look at Franklin. He likes my water.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, he never drinks water like that. I'm happy for you.
Thank you, Franklin. That makes me feel good. So I believe it or not, I used to do the commercial thing.
Oh, you did?
I was in the.
I can see that.
I was in the Sour Starburst commercial
Ooh, yeah.
in early 2000.
Ooh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's a tough racket though.
Wait, it was Sour Starburst?
Sour, so I had to make a sour face in a Chinese restaurant, and they go, "Jimmy, come look at the baby," and then I look at the baby, and then I had to do the puckered face, and then the baby cries.
That's so cute.
Yeah, yeah.
Was that fun?
It was fun, but the callback auditioning process was a bit strenuous.
Oh, it can be actually.
I had to do maybe 4 or yeah, there was a lot.
4?
Every time I went back, there's a new Asian kid that I had to go up against.
Oh, you see people that look like you.
yeah,
That could be really
or like
weird.
a younger kid that might have
Yeah.
a different hairstyle, or you know what was so shallow about how I booked it? So the
How?
last audition was in front of one of the movie theaters, the Vista Theater right there in Silver Lake.
Oh, Silver Lake.
And so they are feeding us lemons. Mm-hmm. And then I overheard one of the producer guys or the casting dudes say, we should book that guy because his hair looks more like Bruce Lee.
Oh,
because I had sideburns.
God.
And so what kids laughing at that. And so once I heard that, I go, wow. And I was mad because this kid,
That's funny.
he like skipped all of the other auditions. I could tell because I didn't see him on all the other callbacks. And his mom, I could tell he came from money. She had like a Gucci bag.
Oh,
and,
Gucci.
Yeah, and I was like, this kid, and he was younger. You know what I mean? And I'm like, oh my god, this freaking kid is gonna beat me out of this job.
Yeah.
But thank God I had the sideburns, the Bruce
Yeah.
Lee.
Thank God you had
sideburns,
those. Good thing you
but-
didn't shave that off, right?
Yeah, I didn't shave that off at the time. So, how do you prepare for these auditions?
Man, honestly, sometimes it's really hard because that one was actually really easy for me.
How?
Because that one was a self-tape. And then I got a call the next day from the casting director, and they really liked me. So then I like just booked the job, and I was like, oh my God, I can't believe it. Because my family like grew up on Popeyes. My dad, like, I have family from New Orleans.
That's what's up.
So that's actually where my grandpa's from.
I love fried chicken.
Right?
I love it.
So I wanted to cry. I was like, how did I get this so easly?
So
But it's 'cause
regional,
they like
national.
me.
It's a regional.
Yeah. I got so many DMs and like messages about it. Like it was playing on like a big basketball freaking like
Yeah,
NBA thing. Like
yeah.
so I can't I'm not really into sports, but it was on a lot of big games and a lot of big things. So I'm just like yeah. I felt good, you know?
people don't realize there's like I had our artist Kevin Christie on here, and he bought a house off commercial.
You can.
I mean, this guy
Yeah.
was wicked. He's booking hundreds
A lot of commercials, yeah.
Heineken, this, that, El Pollo
awesome.
Loco. Like he was.
See, I'm not old enough for that, but I really like. So this happened before the Philippines,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And so I was ready to get headshots with Can actually, because I was like, Can, we can do commercials, we could do all this
You know,
stuff
I
together.
honestly think Ken could do commercials.
He has a good look.
He has a good look.
Yeah, and
Really
he's
good
an
look.
ambiguous Asian
He
as
could.
well.
I think he could book a lot of
Aw.
stuff. Yeah, Ken, you should look into it, buddy.
Right.
Yeah.
So even though we're in quarantine, maybe there's a way we could get our headshots done and like still try to do commercials after this, because I really felt very just motivated after that. You know, I was like, oh, I wish my grandma could see this. You know, but I made myself proud.
Yeah. Have you auditioned on 200 South La Brea by the pet?
Yes.
So,
yeah.
because that's a popular. Back when I did it,
I'd meet so many people there too.
Yeah.
Like, because I would wait for my Uber and then I would talk to so many people outside of it. They're like, "What's your Instagram, girl?" I'm like, oh my god, just trying to.
Also, dudes hollered at you during the auditions.
Yeah, I'm like, stop.
Ken, how you dealing with this, man? Guys at the auditions hollering at your girl here.
I just tell them like good luck, man.
I don't really like people.
Are they
easily.
aggressive?
Sometimes, but some guys are just like actors and like commercial actors, and they just really think that they could get you. I'm like, I don't want to follow you on Instagram. Just leave me alone. You know.
And they try to DM.
Yeah.
Do you get DM'd, hit on a lot through your DMs as well?
I do, but I try not to look at it, especially now that I'm on Twitch. I'm like, well, I just like post on Instagram and I go. I just
You
go
need
back
to let
Twitch.
Ken probably your DMs.
He probably laugh at everything. I actually read stuff to him
Ken?
a lot.
You should start screening
I've seen some really weird ones.
But
some weird
I've been
ones.
getting a lot of emails during quarantine. People wanting to be my sugar daddy.
Wait, let's talk about that.
It's a weird.
Like who are these people?
I don't know. Like they'll post their Instagram and it looks like they're a father, but they're single and they were like a military vet and all that, and they just want to meet me at Nobu or something. They're like, do you live in LA? We can meet here after quarantine or here.
Or
and it's like an expensive place. I'm like, I don't want to meet you. Like I'm not gonna respond, you know. And they send me a picture of themselves. It's weird. Not a nasty one. Just like, this is what I look like. One guy told me once, he's like, I kind of have nice hair, so that's a good thing about me. And then he sent a screenshot of him sending like lots of money to other girls, like so many other girls.
What do you mean? They
so that's
offer you
different guys.
money?
Yeah, and I'm like, no.
Like what, to take you to shop or something?
I guess it's just weird to me.
Maybe you guys could flip it on them and do a little hustle back on them and have Ken
Right?
be the muscle, and then you guys just say, okay, meet me at the Beverly Center.
Yeah,
and then
Beverly Center.
and then you get the money, and then Ken comes out of the bushes and says, all right, let's go."
Franklin. With Franklin.
Franklin. Yeah, that's so weird. That yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
I get a lot of weird
What's the
ones during
mindset
quarantine.
behind that? That's so weird. That's like some Harvey Weinstein.
So that's
stuff.
why it like rubs me the wrong way. I would never respond to that. Even if I was single, I would want to make my own money. I wouldn't do that because I don't like feeling like I have to do something for you because you gave me this. Like they'll be like, you don't have to do anything. Just be my friend or whatever.
No.
Like, I don't want to be your friend though because I need true friends.
That's
you
not
know?
a friend. I mean, what do you have in common with the 62-year-old guy, a man that you know?
Like you look like my grandpa.
Yeah. So, can you just block them, or is there any way to screen and just block, like when you see
on
you
emails. Yeah, I could
in
just
emails.
block it, but it's kind of the point where I kind of like reading it to Can because I think it's kind of funny that people put in the effort, you
To
know?
do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes people pretend to be a brand too. It'll be a guy pretending to be like a new swimwear e-commerce brand and he wants to work with me, but I didn't respond, and then he actually went on my Twitch channel.
While
And-
you're twitching?
Yeah.
That's creepy.
Yes. Yeah. I was like.
While you're twitching.
Yeah. And then I didn't respond to his email still. So he's like, oh, nice personality on Twitch. I'm like, what? You're supposed to be someone
Yeah.
like scouting for. It's weird. So people have too much time on their hands right now
Yeah.
during quarantine.
I like his demeanor because there could be boyfriends a lot more overprotective,
Yeah.
but
I can't be with someone like that.
yeah, but he seems like really chill about
We're
all.
both very chill.
He seems very chill.
I don't know if you believe in horoscopes, but people that do
like
in LA.
look at him, like we're talking about this, and he's just on a switch, like whatever, you know.
people that believe in horoscopes say like we're a perfect match. But
Okay, so yeah, because I'm interested in that. So what are your the compatibilities there, huh?
he's a Libra and I'm a Gemini, so that's like the best. But yeah.
And so
But I'm not a
that
psycho Gemini.
okay, okay, I wasn't judging
People
you.
in LA,
I wasn't judging
people
you.
in LA are like, you're a Gemini. I don't want to see the other
Yeah.
face. I'm like, but I learned. My mom told me when I was born, my moon is in Aquarius, and then okay, I am Gemini, Cancer, Aquarius. So
Okay,
Gemini,
Virgo.
You're Virgo? Oh,
That's why
Cam's best friend is Virgo.
That's why I worry so much.
Oh, yeah.
If it's not one thing, it's another thing that pops up. I'm constantly worrying. Ren, what are you?
Not fun. You're a Virgo too?
That's why me and Ren get along
just
so
not
well.
figure that out?
Yeah, I just figured out. Ren, when's your
He's
birthday?
you.
August 23rd.
25th.
How did you, what?
I didn't even know that.
Oh my God.
Because we get along very good.
Oh, that's so
Yeah.
cute.
I mean, that's so cool that he's that,
Yeah.
Yeah, he's...
I've only had one boyfriend before, and then he ended up being really like controlling, and he was a liar. So I ended up dropping him, and because he got jealous of me like playing that Call of Duty game with my brother. I'm like, ew, dude, that's my brother. Like, why?
Oh, he
So,
was jealous with you playing with your
spending
brother?
time with him. I'm like, bro, you always
Ooh.
play League of Legends.
Yeah,
bro, you know?
yeah.
So
Jealous of that, huh?
yeah,
But
just
that's,
really dumb
that's
stuff.
family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he like lived with me at the time too. So I'm like, bro, like I'm giving you life.
Yeah.
But so I knew that I had to be with somebody that's like chill.
Chill.
And I like friends like that too. Chill.
Just chill.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, as far as people like that, do you give him maybe like three strikes and you're out type deal? Or?
With people that remind me of that person.
Yeah.
Man, after dealing with that person for maybe 3 years, if I see a narcissistic behavior in anyone, I'm like, you're done. We cannot be friends.
Yeah, but this is LA. Everyone's like narcissistic.
That's why I don't
in
have a
way.
lot of friends.
Yeah.
I have a dog. I have a man. A couple friends.
What is that
Couple.
about LA where, I've been thinking about this a lot as far as where they're so encapsulated in their own bubble where they can't.
And
it's
that's
like
all their life
they
is.
can't even treat you like a normal. It's like, what could you do for me type thing.
Yeah, I've experienced
notice
that a lot.
that?
I have. When I first moved here, I wanted to just be friends with everyone because I'm from Indiana. I just because I feel like I could get along with anyone, no
Absolutely,
matter the different
absolutely.
personalities, because I'm very open-minded. But then some girls will be like, well, if you don't party like me, we can't be friends, stuff like that. And I'm just like, what?
Do you have a lot of girlfriends?
Not really, but I do have a couple. But
And
not
they're
a lot.
gamers?
Yeah, the ones that I do have, they're like creative or they're gamers.
Oh, wow. And are most of your friends guy gamers?
Just guys in general, yeah.
Yeah. That's interesting because, I mean, because my girlfriend's the same
guy
way.
gamers,
yeah. Because she grew up probably the same way as you. Like, were you a tomboy?
I was half and half.
Yeah, because my girl, she was on the GameCube. She was on
Game Boy.
Yeah, she was on the Game Boy.
Nintendo DS.
Yeah, and then she was playing the games that I like she was on all like the RPG type games, and then she was on. Have you heard of Stardew Valley?
Yeah, can't actually really play that one.
Cause she's the
That's
one.
pretty.
She's the one that introduced that to my brother. That's one of my brother's favorite
really?
all-time games.
Aw,
He says
okay.
that's the best game ever created.
Oh.
Ken, do you back that? Is it one of the best games ever created?
Created.
It's pretty good, right? So my girlfriend introduced my brother to that whole world.
Aw.
So she plays Stardew Valley.
So Bobby's thankful.
He's thankful, yeah.
That's cool. Y'all play games. That makes me happy.
Yeah.
I like connecting over video games and board games. I actually.
What are some of your top board games at?
So board games, the one I've recently been playing is Llamas Unleashed, so that's just a really fun one. But I used to play like Hero Realms with Can and little tiny games, like tiny epic games. There's just a lot of cute ones.
Munchkins?
Munchkins, yeah, we had a lot of Munchkins.
I
Steve
love
Jackson
Munchkins.
games, yeah. Oh, I wanted so hard to like get Steve Jackson games like attention on Instagram because I'm like, I play your games
Who's
so
Steve
much.
Jackson? I feel like an idiot.
He
Oh,
makes
he's
Munchkin,
the okay.
yeah.
He's the okay.
So when I got into Munchkin, I got a little too into it.
Yeah. Dungeons and Dragons?
So we actually wanted to get into that, but we never had like a group of people that would start playing with us. But yeah, so our Twitch name is Games for Tea. So we started an Instagram.
Can you
before
spell that out?
Yeah. So our Twitch is twitch.tv/games for tea, games, and then FORT, TEA. Because we are all about boba or just tea, because I don't really get boba unless it's this place called Wenzo. But yeah, we just started the Instagram first because we're really into board games and
That's
tea.
what's up.
Like I love.
I
tea so
noticed,
much.
like I said, my girl introduced me to all the bomb dumpling places in Walnut and.
What we talked about off camera.
Yeah, off camera. She introduced me to half and half.
Yes. Oh my God.
and
Julia introduced me to all that too.
Oh, she knows all that.
Yeah, Julia.
She knows all that.
So good.
And I love it.
I love it too.
Yeah. So, what are some of the top boba places that you know of?
Holy moly, Dolly ravioli. So my number 1 is Nest Tea House in 66 Arcadia. And that's number 1.
Why is that place so bomb?
Oh God, they get fruity and milk tea right.
I like the half and half and coffee thing.
Yeah, see, I like that too. But then like their top drink has all the toppings in it. That's a little too much.
Okay,
so
it's too much.
I like the simpleness of Nest.
Right.
And then I like how you can play it off and be like Nest is the best, you know?
Mm-hmm. Okay, what's the second pick?
The second pick would have to be R&B Tea House.
Where's that located?
It's in Garden Grove in Bolsa, and then they have one in Convoy, like in San Diego.
Okay.
So they have like another one too, but I don't know where that one is.
What about the third?
The third one would be Gangcha.
Gangcha.
Yeah. Have you had Gangcha?
That sounds Korean.
It probably is. I actually had it at the Korean airport, Incheon Airport.
Where is that located out here?
In K-Town. I don't know where exactly
It's
it
off
is.
Olympic, maybe?
But it's in K-Town. Is it
Yeah.
off Olympic, Ken?
There's one in Garden Grove too.
Garden Grove?
Yeah. But
Okay.
there's one, close to this area. Yeah.
What about half and half?
I still like half and half. Because, I mean, they have big drinks,
Yeah, they're yeah.
But Nest is so good. I live like 9 minutes from this place. And
Yeah.
that was that's Franklin's second home. He actually guards that place too.
So you guys go there every day?
When we lived there,
When you lived there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. And then you mentioned too, because the JK has been here. Some of the you guys have an affiliation with JK News.
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
used to live with Joe. And
Shout out to Joe.
Yeah, Joe. I
Yeah.
love Joe. And I lived in this big house with them when I first moved here. 5 people, and then it ended up being 5 dogs at a time. So I didn't have a dog because I just moved here. But living with all those people at the time,
What was
I
it like
wanted
living with Joe and them?
It was awesome.
They were
honestly.
always doing content, right?
Yeah. So when we ended up having to split because someone bought a house and then like everybody had to split. I know Joe's like a little kid and he didn't want to split,
Oh,
because it felt so
right.
good to have like a family like that.
Yeah.
But I felt the same way, but I was like, oh, new chapter,
They're really on their content. Man.
Yeah.
Like, I was tripping out like they, I mean, yeah, no, like they film 10 at a
A
time.
lot of articles in one day.
How do they do that?
That's
so crazy. to
crazy.
me.
That is crazy. I've been on JK News and I've been on JK Party, but
Yeah.
I don't
I've
remember.
never been invited to JK. I want to go to JK Party.
It's gone.
Oh, it's gone.
Yeah, they ended it. Yeah, I'm sad.
And then
you wanted to the whole time?
No,
Did
I
you
never
want to-
asked. I never asked. But what's so? How did you meet David and Bart and Gio and all them?
Just when I moved there, because they would come over to the house,
Mm-hmm.
or I would go to outings and they would be there,
Mm-hmm.
So I would just be invited to like the JK outings because I was like affiliated with them,
With all them,
Because
yeah.
Can used to be in the videos too.
That's so crazy, yeah. And that's when he first walked in, I'm like, okay, he looks so familiar. But then,
Are you Japanese or
No,
Chinese?
but the reason being is because when I was there a while back, you guys ended up coming at the very end. I remember.
Yeah,
and
to
I'm
pick
like,
up footage.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, and that's why it's all coming together.
Yeah. And then he edits for Bobby.
Yeah, and then what a small world. Now he edits for Tiger Belly.
Yeah. And I love Tiger Belly.
You do? Shout out to Tiger Belly.
I
Shout
love
out to
Tiger
Tiger
Belly.
Belly. Yeah.
Ever since he started editing, I get to hear Bobby's voice, and I love Bobby's voice.
Yeah.
And Kalila,
Yeah.
he's so amazing.
Do you like my brother? Yeah. Yeah.
I love hearing him edit it. It's so funny. That's why.
Yeah. What do you like about Tiger Belly?
I just love how literally real it is, and I love the relationship between Bobby and Kalila. Like, I really think I don't think Bobby's ugly. I don't think he's ugly, and so when they talk about that, I'm just like, they look really cute together, though. like how do people get that he's ugly?
Is my brother ugly?
No.
Be honest.
No, you both are handsome.
You're just saying that because you're on camera. Be honest.
I am being honest.
We look a bit trollish, don't we?
No, you both.
That
You,
off camera before.
yeah, I have.
Do we look a little weird?
You guys look different. No, like different from each other. But I think you
Okay.
both look cute.
Is he fat?
Is he fat? I don't see his belly.
I've seen his belly. I've only seen him sit.
His belly comes. It goes out like a pot belly.
Are you hating on your brother
No,
right now?
I love my brother. I love my brother. I
Aw.
play Warzone every night with him. What are you talking
Aw,
about?
So sweet.
What are you talking about? That's my
Aw.
brother.
Aw.
Yeah.
My brother just got his own apartment.
Oh, shout out to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to him. Okay, yeah, this flew by.
Yeah, it did.
I want to, at this moment, I want to promote everything you got going on. If you have a website, your Twitch channel again, your YouTube, everything.
Okay.
Okay.
So, my Instagram is Breena Ylaya, BreenaYlaya. And then my Twitch with Can, my man, and my dog is twitch.tv/games4t. And I don't know if y'all need help with that one. But, and then I don't know what my YouTube is. I don't really post on it. But
Okay.
the last thing I did was like colored contacts.
Do you have
things.
merch out or?
We do actually.
Well,
So
let's
on
do
our
that.
Twitch, my man actually made some Games for Tea merch on
let's
there.
do
So you
that.
can
Let's
always hop
plug
into
that.
our Twitch, and you can always go to our bio on Twitch and purchase some merch. I would love to see you guys wear it.
Can they go directly to your Instagram and then swipe up right to your merch?
You can swipe up right to my Twitch. So then it
So
it
swipe
takes
up
you
to the Twitch and through the Twitch get
to the
Ken's,
bio.
Get Ken's shirt.
Yeah. Games for Tea. It has
Alright.
it has a cup and like boba, and it says Games for Tea.
You got to get that tea.
Yeah, it's so cute.
How much for the t-shirt?
How much is it, Ken?
I forgot.
You forgot. You done forgot.
Ken, come on, man. We're trying to do a commercial for your t-shirt, man. Come on, work with me,
25?
man.
25? 20?
25. Go get that. Go cop that shirt.
Yeah, cop that shirt.
Okay, and then doesn't Franklin got a shirt?
He does, but that is from a spot,
Okay.
from a pet store.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Okay.
So yeah, I'd love to see you guys in our streams.
And then,
sometime.
okay, let's find. Lastly, what day and what time do you Twitch a week on a weekly basis?
That's-
Monday. Right now, we're trying to do the schedule where Monday, Tuesday, Thursday is afternoon stream, so like 1 or 2 p.m.
1 or 2 p.m. Say that again.
On
Monday.
Tuesday, Thursday.
Monday, Tuesdays, Thursdays, 1 p.m.
2
1 p.m.
ish.
1 p.m. ish.
Yeah, it's just for about a few hours.
Few hours.
Yeah, and then
Tune into that.
Wednesday and Friday we do nighttime streams
Wednesday and Friday they do the nighttime streams at what time, Ken?
at around 9 p.m.
9 p.m. Okay, and
I
then,
have to remember.
no, and then no, you don't. Plug the Twitch channel one last time to remind them.
Okay. All right.
Go ahead.
So my Twitch is twitch.tv/games4t.
Cool. That was easy,
Yeah.
right? Did you have a good time? Was that really easy to do?
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Oh my
Okay.
God. It's easy
Thanks.
to talk to you.
Thanks again, Breena. We have a Patreon attached to the show. If you go to patreon.com/Steebee Weebee, become a patron today. Help support the platform. Our newest patrons this week are Caleb McLeod and my man Daniel Kahn. I got music EP. It's not new, but it's the newest one on my Bandcamp. Go to steebeeweebeebandcamp.com and check out Ode to My Pops. I have a website. If you want to get merch there, go to steebeeweebeeshow.com. The Instagram is Instagram/QUANGOU. There's the newest music video is out. It's been out for a while. Go check that out. Goodbye Balloon on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Steebee Weebee. There's no Little Ray's World this week. It'll be next week. I have a P.O. Box series where I unbox video packages. If you want to send your packages to 1425 North Cherokee Avenue, P.O. Box 1391, LA, California 90093. With that being said, thanks for tuning in. Elbow, boom.